Oh, shit, hello. Oh, fuck.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, oh, fuck indeed. I fucked up.
You done fucked up, Aaron.
I was just... Oh, where has it gone? There it is. It's all right. Everything's fine. Don't worry.
I'm not worrying, man. You've got this all in hand.
So they tell me.
You're holding it together, bro.
Yeah, just about.
Sorry about yesterday. I thought it was today. Did you have us down for yesterday evening?
Yeah, no, yesterday during the day.
All right, it's just I had to shoot off to work at like 1. So like today, I have to do today. So
No, that's all right. It's fucking...
Cool.
I'm used to your level of professionalism.
I was thinking we start off with that, and then we move on to medical
Wait,
because
what?
the medical one's quite small.
No.
I don't know.
No, we've got loads to talk about this episode.
Okay, now we do. What do we have to talk about then, Andy? Hit me.
Well, I want to talk about our runs from last week.
Yeah, my fuckwittery.
Right. Yeah, we'll get to that in due course. And you're gonna be I kind of see that you've got a little bit of a following on Discord. People think I'm being harsh on you and stuff, but nah, you wait till they hear what I've got to say about you.
Problem is they've only got to hear about it and they don't get to see it, so I can always claim BS.
Who else was with us? Mark was with us. Mark
Mark wasn't. Oh, was Mark with us, or was Lad?
No, wait,
with us?
right. So we've got a few stories.
Yeah.
But I do want to start off this episode. I need to apologise. Mark told me that we were bullying him.
Oh yeah.
Because you called him white and pasty, and I said he's bloodthirsty.
Yeah.
And he said, "Why are you picking on me, man?" I was like, "Okay, maybe it's a little harsh when he's not here to defend himself. But if you can't fucking handle the heat, Mark, get out of the fucking kitchen."
In all fairness, though, we all have it. Everyone has it. Everyone's got their squad. So like there's certain people that they're in little squads. Our squad belongs. We have me and Andy, as we already know. We have Mark, Andy's brother, who we mentioned quite a bit. We have the return of Def Con, our American friend. He's back in the fold. We have our newbie Patrick that you met on one of the episodes. So that's our squad. We do have a couple of Dutch guys that dip in and out. We do have Wes, Dutch dip.
Do the Dutch double dip.
Do the Dutch double dip. So they dip in and out of us, and they're very good DayZ players.
They don't dip in and out of us.
Not like that. Mark, you shouldn't see it as bullying, my friend.
Just see it as brotherly love.
we mention you and we hold you in high regard within our squad. And you do wreck people. Remember the medical centre in Banov, Mark? You wrecked. You did wreck.
Why don't you just bend over and take it up the arse, Dave?
That's your deal, buddy.
That's probably a little bit too much. I might cut that bit out.
I don't know if you might. I don't know if you will. Every time you say you cut something out, and then I'm like, oh, he left that in there, didn't he? He just cut out the bit where he said, I'll cut that out.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let's cut that out.
I've got a sponsor for this video.
Have we?
Yeah. Now I'm just gonna like freestyle it because I haven't prepped it in any sort of way.
Okay. That's what we do, though.
Do you want to just do it now?
Yeah, do it now. Then we can move on to the. We could do the sponsor and move on to the plug.
All right. I'm nervous to start it.
Well, who is the sponsor?
All right, let's see if you can guess.
It's Paddy's Pub.
Oh fuck. Okay.
I knew it. I like it though. I think we should have a banner in his pub.
So I was going to do the sponsor. Right, I'm going to do it.
Do it. Just do it.
Friendly. Right, Dave.
Let's alienate everyone from that area of the world.
Right, mate. How's it going?
It's going all good, my friend.
Good. You never guess where I've just been.
Where have you been?
I've been down the Elm Tree, innit? Nice little pub right in the middle of town.
And where's downtown?
Whitney, innit?
Whitney in the Cotswolds.
Yeah, Elm Tree down Whitney. Mate, they got fireplace. They got like pub grub and stuff. I had this burger, right? And it was made of a Sunday dinner. Who would have believed it?
God. They got an in-house dog.
They got their own little. You've been there, have you? The Elm Tree in Whitney. It's a very nice pub. Got lovely cider.
I've seen their TikTok.
You've seen it on TikTok.
Yeah.
I don't know all that fancy Nancy stuff, but come down with me on Friday, right? We'll go get a drink.
I've heard Fridays and Saturdays at the time is the place to be. In the Elm Tree in Whitney.
The Elm Tree in Whitney. All right, mate. Well, I'll see you on Friday and I'll buy you a pint, all right?
Thank you very much.
Have a lovely time. See you later, Dave. Goodbye. Love you, bye.
Goodbye.
Who the fuck was that?
I don't know, man. Some guy popped in to plug his to plug his pub.
What the fuck? I go out for a piss and you just let some random dude into the podcast studio.
Yeah.
Is he paid for that? Did he pay to plug his... What was he plugging?
He's plugging the Elm Tree pub in Whitney.
Oh.
Yeah.
Friendly! There we go, done.
What the fuck was that?
I
love it.
I don't know what
I love it. That was the biggest fucking... biggest plug of a sponsor ever. Even the BBC don't go that far. Even the fucking Age UK, where these guys walk thousands of miles for their water.
Well, they don't even try that hard. Is that what you're saying?
They don't even try that hard.
Fuck.
Gerald popped in.
Yeah. Well, all right, the other miles and then Guinnesses. You know what I mean?
Yeah, so you've been to the Elm Tree in Whitney. Okay, cool.
Oh, dude, man. I love that series. I'm just gutted that he's a fucking knob that they've had to like cancel it all. Well, I think there's a season 3, isn't there, of Clarkson's Farm?
The problem I have is now the council actually, I believe on Facebook I saw the council are actually going and calling him, like saying that they're bringing him into disrepute because of the series. But then surely that's not Jeremy's problem. Surely then that is the editors / producers problem of the program. Well, in all fairness, if you've ever dealt with the council, and a lot of people in the world have dealt with the council, it's pretty much that experience, but he's getting it worse because of the type of personality he is. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they're doubling down, aren't they? They're like, no, we treated him fairly and all that stuff, blah 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 blah. And then you go,
and it's like,
wow,
no farm in the history of farming has been ever rejected for a farm track for their tractors to go on. But
can you imagine that? No, you can't farm on your farm. You can't drive a tractor on your farm. You can't. It's mad.
Also, we're gonna make a restaurant. We're gonna have
friendly restaurant.
A friendly restaurant. Imagine that. That'd be excellent. All you can have is human steak.
What's it called? Human fruit.
Human fruit. Yeah. Man relish.
Oh. Dude, so I've been talking. We've been like sneak peek into the behind the scenes. We've been thinking about merch and all that stuff. Been thinking about man designs. That's not what I was going to say. Merch designs, t-shirt designs. I was thinking of like things that we've said, and obviously meaty is one of them.
Yeah,
and I'm pretty sure. Now this is the only reason why I'm thinking about it. I'm pretty sure you say man relish an awful lot. I'm not putting that on a t-shirt, man.
I want that on a t-shirt, though. I mean, I get it on my own t-shirt every now and then, but... especially when I'm trying to get it in the belly button.
Oh no! All right, okay. Can we move on?
We can move on. We can move on. You can move on. So we just want to start by saying thank you for tuning in to our podcast. You can catch us on These Nuts. I say These Nuts, I meant Deezer. You can catch us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google somethings. You can catch us on a lot of
Amazon
things.
somethings. Tune
Pairs.
in.
You can catch us on Pairs.
What's it?
You can literally catch us. And we have our own Discord. The Discord is going in the direction that we want it to go in. There are some great suggestions coming in on the Discord. If you want to have your say and you want us to maybe bring up your topic on a podcast, please drop it in our Discord, because we do talk about it. Our Discord an awful lot. Discord.
You knew I was going to say something, didn't you?
Yeah, I did, yeah. Discord.
I don't think I've said Discord enough this sentence, so I'm just going to whack another one in.
We'll put it on our t-shirt.
Just what Discord.
Did you say Discord? We'll put it in our Discord. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, guys. And if it weren't for you, we wouldn't be doing this.
Fair enough.
I'm so bad at that sincere stuff. So we're talking today, Andy, aren't we, about stuff, runs that we do, and yeah.
Oh, is that what you've got? Right, okay. This episode 21, is about a few runs and a few stories that we've had in recent times. I think actually I've got 3 stories and they're all from last week.
I've got a couple of stories, and they ain't from last week. Now they are from last week, and I'm going to tell my side.
Yeah, you fucking right. Okay, let's start with the run that we had on official servers.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, you know how it ends.
Well, let's start off. I set the challenge, remember, in one of the podcasts previously, of trying to get on official servers and completing tasks. And he saw me doing this and he decided he was going to join in. But we were on different servers at the time. So when you are on an official server, if you log into another official server, you get a 90-second counter instead of a 30-second counter, and you get moved location somewhere within like 2k of the coast, isn't it?
I think so,
but not actually on the coast. Yeah, you're in the woods somewhere.
Yeah, if you look on I Survive, there's like spawns that are inland, and they're the secondary spawns.
Yeah, the ones that you get when you move from one official server to the other.
So you can't loot cycle.
I was playing on a German temporary one. I was doing it for a reason. I was doing it because a temporary one, I've heard, is a lot easier, and this one was a high pop one at all times. It was always high pop. I do want to play on high pop, and I was having I got some good gear from an official server. I got some great gear. I had a Winchester, I had a Vega, I had an AK-74, a plate carrier.
So then you can stop saying that all you're going to find is an SKS, can't you?
Well, it's definitely changed, and if I wouldn't have played official server, I wouldn't have known that actually the loot economy on it's actually got a lot better. So actually, guys, if you see all these YouTube videos saying the loot economy on official servers is pap, it's not so pap. It's actually pretty good, in all fairness. I'm finding I found a winnie on there. Do you know what I mean?
What is the point of a temporary server? Why is it temporary?
I think just because it's up. I don't know. I think this is my understanding of it. It was put in when the game gets the free passes and people have like free to play, or when it's on a deal, so there's extra people playing official servers, and some of them just stay temporary but less temporary, but they just say temporary in the name, and there was a reason why I played it as well. As I read on one of the Facebook groups that I do my advertising on and stuff, that actually, if you play on the temporary, some of the people, the nasty bastards that play on there that fuck you up, they don't normally play on temporary ones, because actually all that gear that they stash and all that gear that they unhandedly take from people, they lose it on a temporary because it might not be there next week. So
they don't
this
bother.
So they don't bother playing on the temporary.
Or less bases.
Yeah, people don't like to build bases on... Yeah, people don't like to do that. No stashes. You don't get many hackers as such on the temporary because they might not be there tomorrow. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
So, that's one of the reasoning I played it. Plus, it was high pop and it was easy, and I played it, and I had a really nice run. And then me and Andy decided to jump on another official server. Andy was already on it. I bounced across. I got my 90-second timer. It took us a little bit of time to meet up with each other, but we finally met up with each other in Nadazino, wasn't it? Nadazino?
Yeah.
Yeah. Andy killed a fella. Andy killed a guy.
Yeah, so when I started playing, when I spawned in the first time, I got this, and I think it's a 75-second timer. I can't remember. But just to argue with you, really. But I got my one, and I spawned... I didn't know where the hell I was, but I did spawn right in front of a heli crash. So I looted that, got a FAMAS, got a few rounds, and just started running in a random direction so I could find some buildings. Long story short, ends up in Nadazino. As I'm waiting for Dave to turn up, because he said he was a lot fucking closer than he actually was.
I was in Mister, and then I had to go Mog, and then Nadazino, and that's not a short run. It may look short on the map, but it's not
No, you were
game.
in Mister, and then like 5 minutes later, you told me you were in Mog, and then 10 minutes later, you said, I'm just coming up to Mog. You're like, yeah, I thought I was in Mog already. I was like, okay, that's fine. Anyway, so I was just waiting. And then, there was a guy, and I felt kind of bad, to be fair, but I already had a plan. Like, if I was playing solo, I would have talked to this guy. A guy was clearly on low health. He had like he was maybe on yellow. I don't think he was on red. And he like walked into this building that I was behind up a hill. He had some sort of weapon in his hands. I can't remember which. Probably a shotgun. Can't remember. Because I was waiting for you, Dave, I decided to take him out. So I took him out, ended up meeting with you, and then we went on a run, didn't we?
We did. We went Rog. No, Pog. No, Pog. Rog.
Rog and Pog.
Which one was it?
Pog.
Rog and Pog. We went Rog and Pog. We went the one on the right-hand side, on the east side, which is Pog. It's Pog. So we went Pog. And then we went to VMC, didn't we?
Yeah.
Had a little bit of a zombie problem.
A big old zombie problem. I find that there's loads more zombies on official.
Official, yeah. Yeah, a lot more zombies. I can't wait for that mechanism, the AI that they're going to be affixing in 2023 for zombies. I'm quite looking forward to that changing because at the moment they're rather...
I think it's going to cause absolute havoc. I think there's going to be zombies in places that you never thought. I think they're going to be like fucking scooting around everywhere at 20 miles an hour. And then I just think it's going to be mad.
It'll be good to look forward to. It adds dynamic to the game that we haven't had really before.
Yeah.
But we had a little bit of a zombie problem. Andy then locks it. If you know VMC, which I hope you viewers do know VMC, there's 2 ISO containers outside the front of prison building, HQ prison building. I'm in HQ prison building. I'm repairing myself, been hit a few times with zombies. I'm a little bit down on the dumps, yellow health. Andy's, I think you got hit down to yellow health as well, and you in one of the ISO containers.
I was in red, yeah, I was in red, and I was like, oh fuck. So I locked myself in the ISO container. Yeah, and just laid down.
I've shut the door in prison, bottom, underneath the stairs. The door to the room is shut. And I hear a shot in the distance, and then my screen turns...
Wait. You hear a sporter? There's a guy with a sporter.
I hear a sporter shot. I heard a sporter shot. It was great. Boom. And then I hear another sporter shot. Boom. And then my screen goes black and it says, "You are dead." I'm wearing a plate carrier, a helmet. I'm inside a prison building with no one to snipe me. There is no window that looks at me. I'm inside a building with no windows that look at me.
And I'm in an ISO container with all the doors closed, been lying there for 5 minutes. As soon as Dave's dead, I'm dead. That guy has got mad skills. Mad skills.
With a sporter somewhere over near Staria.
Yeah, Starry. Oh yeah. So it's probably
way up north,
3,000 meters away, and has spanked us with a sporter. Absolute bastard, man. So I've not played official since because I fucking said it last time. I always run into hackers, and what happens? Finally have a good run, getting some achievements. Fucking hacker with a sporter, Dave.
I know. Me and you had to take a little 10-minute breather from DayZ. I went in the bathroom. I looked at myself in the mirror and it says, "The only person's fault it is you." And I pointed at myself. You went on the official server. You knew what you were getting into.
You done this to yourself.
You done this to yourself, you fuckwit.
And you had that character for how long?
Oh, man. I must have had him for about 3 weeks. Hours of play time with him on that temporary server. Mad. As I bounce over to the normal official server.
Mad. I mean, we must have been on that server for maybe an hour, and then boom, killed by a hacker. Unbelievable.
Hacker. Yeah, we were willing to clean the slate, start a new leaf, starting to have a couple of good runs on official. And this is why, guys, community servers are the one. They don't have speed hackers on, if you go on the right servers, and they don't have fucking people killing you with sporters over 3k away.
Now listen, let me just caveat this. You absolutely can still have hackers on community, but the difference is there's administration. There are admins and ban lists and all that stuff. There's none of that on official. There's no one moderating the servers or anything like that. Whereas community, there is.
You can get the same experience on a community server that's basically vanilla. Not the server basically vanilla, because that's modded. Contrary to the name, basically.
I came
vanilla.
here because David Friendly said it was vanilla. And actually, there's a map when I press M. There's markers. What is this M200 sniper rifle? I shall be putting in a complaint. Promptly, first light.
Thanks, Boris.
This is not good enough.
Thanks, Boris, for delivering on Brexit. Yeah, so you can have this experience, but the problem is you have to play the official servers to get the achievements on Steam, and let's just say that guy got his achievement for killing a fucking guy at 3K away.
Hello. Now, shall we move on to our a different run?
Yeah, we can do.
That ended in Northwest Airfield. Well, actually, it didn't end. We're still alive on that server, but
Northwest Airfield. Which server is that?
The Summer Generous.
Yes. That was actually very good. I enjoyed that server. Zero Summer Generous.
Yeah, it looked really cool, man. It had all Livonia grass and stuff. I thought that was brilliant.
Yeah, enjoyed.
And we spoke about this. Oh, right. Actually, here's the thing. We spoke about this when we recorded the episode with 87.8, which is due out next week.
Yes, it is.
Is it?
No.
Friday.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. No. Oh, yeah, it is. 24th.
It is. Yeah, 24th. Yeah.
So yeah, we actually spoke about Livonia grass weeks ago when we recorded that, but that episode's coming out next week. So another little plug. Boom.
That was so we had finished on this official server. We got sniped by a sporter, hacked from a sporter, died. We took a 10-minute breather, got in the Discord with our group of friends, our crew, and only Mark wanted to join us. So Mark was like, "Oh yeah, I'm keen on joining us." So we jumped in with Mark, and we all started relatively in the same area, didn't we?
Yeah, we did a Solnichi run, didn't we? We did our old loot route.
Yeah, we done our old Solnichi run. So we go Solnichi, Dolina, Starry. So we're waiting for Mark. Mark spawns in a little bit after us. He was spawn hunting, so killing himself, trying to find our spawn. He kept getting Svet, Cherno, Electro, Cammy. Do you know what I mean? At one
Everything
point, he spawned at Berezino. He's like, "I'm fucking running down," and then he's like, "No, I'm going to kill myself." And then we're like, "Right, we'll move on to Dolina. We're going to search this whole area. We just pick up something you need. Just try and get to us, and we'll get you some food." So it's what we've done. We made a nice little run. It was cool. So we met up with Mark at Dolina before we turned west to go to the Starry Tents.
I mean, not much happened in Starry either, really. So let's fast forward, doesn't it?
Hey, fast forwards really to Northwest Airfield. We start looting the compound side.
Yep. So we started. We looted all through there. We worked our way through.
We worked ourselves up the west side of the map. So we done via. No, we didn't.
No, we didn't. We crossed the airfield.
We crossed the airfield. We went. Because Zero has a modded Northwest Airfield, so there's some buildings in there that's not on official.
Yeah, in the middle of it, isn't they?
Yeah, so we looted from. This has a new ATC in the middle of and a aircraft hangar, so the aircraft wings would hit into them.
I was going to say, how do you feel about that? You were saying that the trees were bad enough. The fucking happy bombs are just plonked a fucking ATC right in the middle. Have some of that.
3 hangars, where we found ourselves a little bit of, let's just say, boredom. Boredom is set in.
Wait. Not yet, it hasn't. Because you found an R700.
We found an R700, yeah. So it's called the Timberwolf. We found an R700. It takes, what rounds does it take?
Big ones.
What are they called?
I don't know what rounds it takes.
You do? You're the one who shot it.
408? No, that's Chaytek, isn't it? I don't know what rounds it takes, but it takes big boy rounds.
It takes big boy rounds.
The most powerful sniper on that server, and you have to find parts for it and all that stuff to get it really good.
You have to find a barrel, a hand grip, the main part, and a stock, and you have to put it together. So you put it together, and Andy's got an R700 with some rounds now, which is good. I've got a Winchester. Mark's got an AK-74 and an SKS with a sight on it. So we're all quite good here. We're all quite good. And we go to the ATC in the middle of the airfield.
And now we get a bit bored.
We get a bit bored. Andy, we want to hear the sound of the Timberwolf, so we get Andy to shoot off the Timberwolf. We're getting zombies coming left, right, and centre. Mark decides to open the door and have a bit of fun with the zombies. You know, boredom has set in, so we're all doing our own little thing. I'm chucking grenades out the window. We're making a lot of noise.
And by all rights, it probably sounds like a bit of a gunfight.
Yeah, in all fairness, it's just fuckwittery. And we sound like we're in a battle with each other, but actually we're all on the same team. You know, Mark let a couple of zombies up the stairs.
Oh, we fucking did as well, which battered all of us for some reason.
Battered the fuck out of us. Mark's laughing at us, you know, getting his own back for mentioning him on a podcast. And then
bastard.
we. the Pale King.
The Pale King. Is that what you said?
Yeah, Pale King.
I'm going to change his name in Discord to the Pale King.
We'll now refer to him on this time as the Pale King. So we then make our way up to the industrial area and then via the hangars to the tents. We're still in boredom mode, so we're loud. We've gone loud. We're shooting zombies with SKSs and fucking Winchesters because we've got loads of rounds now. And yeah, we're just blasé. Then a shot comes in and hits me in the plate carrier. Boom. And I was like, Mark, did you shoot me? No. We are being attacked by two geared players in the trees that are in between the tents and Bash. So we're like, do we have to back off? Do we have to? Mark then gets hit, don't he? Mark gets hit. So we're back away to the hangars. We're backing away to the hangars, but they don't shoot at us when we're in the open. So they must have been relocating.
Yeah.
So then Mark stays semi in the tents. He doesn't really relocate too much with us. But me and Andy, well, I decide I'm going in to the trees to the right hand side of the tents.
Yeah, loop round, try and get round behind them.
Some backstory to this: Andy's then put an enduro through this run. Andy's put an enduro helmet together. He's put the visor and the mouth guard and the main helmet together. First person in DayZ, may I add, tick in the box.
The full set.
Yeah, he's the full set. But what he has done is he has mentioned at one point that has been forgotten that he's changed his helmet. But like you do in squads, you're meant to let people know and make sure people know that you've changed your communication is the key. So what happens now is I've turned around and there's some geezer with an unrecognisable helmet. So what I've done is I've put a Winchester round into the body. I haven't hurt Andy in any way.
Wait, hang on. What happened is you said, "Who's the guy in the green helmet?" And as I said, me, you shot. It was like, "Who's the guy in the green helmet?" Me, bang! They didn't give me a chance to mention, which was unbelievable. You turned around, you panicked, you shot me, and that's fine. But you didn't actually shoot me, Dave, did you?
Well, you didn't get injured, so it was godsend.
Right. But what did you shoot, Dave?
Goodbye, Timberwolf.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Timberwolf.
We finally got into a gunfight. And you ruined the best gun that we had.
I've ruined the Timberwolf. We finally put it together. And yeah, I've ruined the Timberwolf. So now all Andy's got now is, what have you got? You haven't got anything great now, have you?
Yeah, just SKS.
Mark's trying to get a gathering of what's happening. He's still being, I think he was being shot at a couple of times. And he's like, I can't see where the guys are. What are you two doing? Well, we're arguing over, I've shot Andy's fucking Timberwolf.
Fuck this gunfight. Dave, what the fuck are you playing at?
We were arguing with each other. I was like, no, fucking hell, I told you I'd change my helmet. No, you fucking didn't. And Mark's being shot at. Mark's like, God, comms, guys, comms. Yeah,
Mark, can you just wait a second?
We're having a fucking debate. Please, can I finish?
Oh.
So we wrap round. Now I know Andy is to my rear now, not some geezer. But all he's got now is not the best gun in the game. He's got the shittiest gun on the airfield.
Yeah, probably the worst gun on the airfield, to be fair.
Yeah.
Unless Mark still had his Scorpion.
I think Mark binned that off. I think for an ump. But yeah, so then now I've come up against the guy and he's fucking putting rounds down. I've hit him with the Winchester and then Andy's then tapped him with his SKS. So he's dead now. He's dead. But there's another guy.
There's always one more. Rule number one. There's always one more. Tip number one. There's always one more.
We knew there was two. I'm the closest to the body. I've then gone to check that he's dead. and Mark shot over to the body, and he's next to a tree, aiming in at me. Well, this body's not going to come alive like a zombie. So we don't know why he was aiming in at me. We all make mistakes. It's fine. And he's then looking out, and then this M16 starts lighting up Mark, and then starts hitting me a few times. Mark then drops down. He's dead. He's brown bread. And he's hit me a few times. And I've picked up the dead body's SVD, and I've put rounds down through this tree. Can't see the person. And then there's a guy stood there behind a tree, like peeking. And I've hit him once, and then we've pretty much done exactly the same as what we've done with the first guy, where I've hit him once, and then Andy's finished him off with a couple of SKS
we
shots.
We pincered, which was quite cool, and we naturally did it. You rotated right, I rotated left, and the guy didn't know what to fucking do. And then
he didn't know what side of the tree to look.
Yeah, and he peeked my side, I threw a shot at, and then he peeked your side, tried to shoot at you, and then we just fucking lit him up.
Yeah, so we've done well. We've got some good loot here. Had a little bit of a zombie problem, as you do when you go loud at the airfield. Had a little bit of zombie. We dealt with them.
We got an SVD out of that, didn't we?
We got an SVD. We got M16. We got
an AK, baby AK, well, the big baby AK, AK-74.
AK-74, yeah, the big one.
Yeah, we got plates for
we got
days.
Some good stuff. Plates for days. Problem is, we lost our teammate Mark, which we do regret, because now Mark's got a long run to get to us, which is a shame, because actually we were having a great run. I know the boredom set in.
Yeah, I'm not sure what he was doing. I'm not sure if he was looting the body with you or whether he was just standing there. But he was just standing still,
5 meters away next to a tree, but looking in at me rather than looking out, like the body was going to come alive.
You were lying down on the body, so very difficult to see. I'm running around like a headless chicken, I'm trying to draw a shot, really. I'm trying to, hey, shoot at me so I know where you are, because I just assume there's someone else.
But these guys were mega geared, and they sort of knew what they were doing.
They were good, man. They were good. They would shoot, and they would hit their shot, and then they would relocate. They were good.
Yeah, they would relocate. They were quite good.
But not good enough.
We just had the numbers on them and the tactics on them, which we will talk about in a later episode with someone that actually knows more tactics than me and Andy. He is the king of tactics, in my opinion. It's not Tope. It's not Tope. I wish it was. I bloody wish it was. It's someone I would actually put on par with Tope at some point.
He is very, very, very good.
But yeah, that was a very good run. And that was on Zero Charnerus, Summer Charnerus. And it's actually Charnerus, yeah.
Charnerus now.
Charn.
Yeah.
Charnerus.
Friendly! So now we're going to talk about probably the funniest run that we've had, run number 3, on Sauerkraut's Ute server.
Can we call this the podcast? The podcast.
Showdown. The podcast showdown.
The fuckwittery of podcast showdown. I've logged onto this Ute server. I haven't got any gear. I'm trying to loot up. Andy has a little bit of gear.
Yeah,
I say a little bit.
I say super kid. I am super kid. I've got everything.
Super kid. Super kid, man. Yeah. This is a modded server, a map done by Sauerkraut Gaming Can server. It's the only one he's got left. It's a great PvP server, 30 slots.
It's the only server running this map as well. It's very easy to get geared up and get into the fight. And when we say it's very small, it's like think of maybe 3 Skillisty Islands, maybe? Do you reckon that's about right?
Yeah, people don't really know Skillisty that well. I'd say it's probably like Northwest Airfield size.
A bit bigger than that, I'd say.
Slightly bigger, but then, it gives you,
yeah,
the Northwest Airfield.
That's good. Yeah, all right. Yeah, fair enough.
So I'm trying to gear up. I've gone to this town that's south of the runway. And Andy spotted a guy. This guy's persisted. I've got no gear. I'm wearing my friendly t-shirt. I should, be very friendly. And some geezers then shot me. Uncon. Fuck. Oh, fuck's sake. I'm uncon. And he's like, I can see him.
Oh, I forgot about this. Shit.
I can see him. And then he relocated on Andy. Because Andy was like, is this you? No, I'm uncon. Oh, you're not dead? Because 9 times out of 10, if you get shot and you're not wearing any ballistic armor, you're going to be dead. Even if you're getting shot with, maybe an SKS or anything higher, you're probably going to die.
This guy had a big boy gun too. He had like an AK-12, I think.
I don't understand how I didn't die. I mean, I read flashing, but I'm not dead. I've come back round and he hasn't finished me off. He's left me in this horrible situation. But Andy's then spotted the guy. He spotted him down on the airfield. He's got him in his sights. And then Andy, what did you do?
Well, I killed him.
You thwacked him.
I hit a running 300+ meter shot. That's what I fucking did. I think I legged him, actually. I legged him first, and then he got zombie problem, and then I finished him off whilst he was on the floor. But then on this server, it's got a little bit of a kill feed. And it turned out that it was Cobra. And I was like,
Cobra.
Oh, no!
our good friend from 87.8 podcast. We didn't know, but...
So then you're insta-geared then. You've just grabbed all his gear.
Got his
That's
gear.
all good,
so
right?
I've got Cobra's gear. I've just gone into Cobra's clothes.
Yeah, wearing his... They're still warm, right?
They're still very warm.
We go... I don't even know what way the map faces on that, but we go somewhere to a town, and then there's another guy. So we walk up to him. He's wiggling at us. We go, oh, hello, mate. How are you? Guess who it is? It's Lad. There must have been like an 87.8 party on this server or whatever. It was Lad. And we have a chat with him. And then we go our separate ways. He's like, no gear or anything. So there's no fight. So we walk away. And then I think we ended up at the castle, didn't we?
We ended up and we saw someone looking at a billboard.
Well, we know that billboard is the 87.8 billboard and thinking, that's got to be Lad. That's Lad looking at his billboard.
That's Lad looking. And we wait. And then he leaves it and we can see he's got a gun.
Wait, before that, I shot the billboard whilst he was looking at it to troll him.
To troll him,
and then he just started sprinting, zigzagging away.
And then he's made his way towards the airfield, towards the castle. I've started firing a couple of shots at him, like not trying to purposely hit him, just to put him in like Shitsville. So I've literally just like shitting him up. And then he's made his way to the castle. So what we've done is we've made ourselves to another location.
To Green Mountain. We went to Green Mountain Needle.
Like Candy Cane.
Oh yeah, that's it.
So what we've done there, we're at the top of Candy Cane and we're looking at the castle. We can see him and he's just spotted us and he's making his way towards us. Well, we all know how much of a douchebag I can be, so I leg him.
But before that, we were trying to aggro the zombie on him. We were trying to shoot near him.
No, that was after. That was after because we legged him and then he repaired himself and then there was a zombie and we were trying to get the zombie towards him.
We were trying to shoot near him to get the zombie to go.
Funniest clip is that he was crawling from this open thing. He crawled about must have been 35 meters, crawling to this bush to make a splint. That was such a funny thing. I don't hit my shots a lot in DayZ. I'm not particularly a great PvPer, and I've actually hit my first shot on Lag's leg, which is crazy to think I actually done that and actually
we
planned
were just fucking with him, man. So then he starts coming to the needle after that. He waddles along, doesn't he? And we back off a bit more, and there's a couple of barracks. So we go in there, we loot it up. And then we thought, I know, let's just fucking lock all these doors. So
we locked to a pick lock.
And then he turns up and he catches us in the act, doesn't he?
He catches us pick locking the barracks. I don't know how he got over so fast with a fucking splinter.
We're just slow as shit, but yeah. And he starts like shouting at us, and he realises it's us. Obviously, I think he must have known that it was us anyway. Yeah. We're just chatting, blah 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 blah. I say chatting, we're just like throwing insults at each other. And then we go outside the compound and he's still inside the compound.
Yeah.
And I can't remember if there were shots first or not. I don't think so.
No, there was no shots. And I thought, do you know what? I'll do a trolley move and I'll try and grenade him because he was inside the compound, the other side of the wall to me and Andy. And I'm so excited. I'm throwing my grenade. I'm terrible at grenades. So I've pressed G and I've thrown it, but what I've done is I haven't held down my trigger long enough and it's fell down at my feet and I've run. But what I haven't done is informed Andy that the grenade's fallen at my feet. And Andy's run over that exact same position where the grenade is as it's gone off.
Yeah.
I've killed Andy.
You fucking you ruined my R700. Huh?
In the same day. This is all. No, it wasn't in the same day, was it?
I can't remember. It might have been. I don't know. But
I think it was consecutive days.
And then you murder me with a really piss poor grenade. I think in our episode with Fungal Toes, you suggested the tip being give the grenades to someone else because you can't throw them. So why did you pop it?
Yeah,
You need to practice.
I got overconfident with that leg shot.
Yeah, that's what it was. So he's
I
killed
got
me.
overconfident, man.
You've then started picking up my gear to try and like run back to me and give me my gear back. Lad just walks up to you, starts talking, I think, doesn't he? And I'm like, Dave, make
Watch
sure
out
Lad
for
does
him.
not get my gear. Do not give him my gear.
He can
Make
easily
sure
pick up a gun.
said he's got a shotgun on his back, right? You better back off. Careful, careful, careful. What happens, Dave?
He shoots me dead and kills me.
We both end up dead. Oh, I just
We're both
remembered the
dead.
best bit of the story. So I wherever you are on, I say it's not the best bit, it's the funniest bit. Wherever you end up on this server, you're not very far away from wherever you die because it's so small, right? So I end up back at the body whilst Lad is still looting our bodies. Lad then starts to walk away because I've hidden in the bush. And then he gets shot in the back by someone called Dr. Shit.
Yeah, Dr. Shit shoots him in
Dr.
the
Shit killed him with a Barrett. Like, what a username.
He's heard these shots. He's heard the grenade. He's heard the shots. It's a small server, so you can hear any shot on the server. And he's come over for some action. He's got our revenge on Lad.
Yeah, he's taking him out for us. So anyway, long story short, we get our gear back, lads. Everyone died apart from Dr. Shit. We get all our gear. Well, we get a load of our gear back, as I said, not all of it, but and then we have another scrap with them, don't we? Near those other tents, which we win. We killed them like twice, I think. He got a shot on me, knocked me uncon, but I got up, and then we killed him again. So really, friendly 1, 87.8. Nil.
Oh, I don't know if you can do 1-0. I think it's 2-1.
Oh, right. Okay, so hang on. I killed Cobra.
Lad killed me. You killed Cobra.
Yep.
We legged Lad.
Okay, we could have killed him. We didn't. So we don't get that
legged
point.
Him. And then Lad killed me. So it's
Lad killed you, and then I killed Lad whilst he was trying to do a backflip on the beach. So yeah, 2-1.
Yeah, 2-1.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, it was very funny, man. It's a very good server for PvP. In fact, it would make a great team deathmatch server.
I like deathmatch servers.
I do as well. It gets you nice and trained up.
But I like getting into deathmatch servers that are almost empty because it more simulates DayZ. You know what I mean? So you don't have 30 people in the same town. You have 3 or 4 other people in the same town. That's a real scenario.
If you go on V++, you sometimes have to wait in the queue, and it's 30 people in a small area, say Viball
it's just
or
fucking mad.
Starry.
Yeah. It's great for gunplay. It's great for learning that. But for tactics and movement and stuff like that, and angles and whatever, or tracking someone, that you can't emulate in V++. Something like this server is perfect for it because that's exactly what it does.
Yeah, it is perfect. And we do shout out Sauerkraut quite a bit, and but this server is actually this server is perfect. He's open to suggestions if you see something wrong. A couple of times we noticed there was 45 ammo spawning everywhere, and it doesn't actually have any 45 guns.
No, there was one. There was the Tommy.
Oh yeah,
that was it. It was like, but bro, all my guns are 5.56 and 7.62. I can't find fucking any ammo for it because there's 45 everywhere, and he sorted it. So yeah, brilliant, man. It's one of my favourite servers at the moment, easily.
I'd say one of my favourite servers, and I've been playing it and gaining. Andy and that are going to be shocked when they come on because we're sort of doing a stash/base. So we're not actually doing a base; we're stashing. And we're in this vanilla is it? Yeah. What's it called? Vanilla Light. Vanilla Light. So basically, the only mods on everything's vanilla apart from is a map and party system map.
It's more quality of life stuff, isn't it?
Yeah, and it drops building supplies from airdrops, so you can
It sounds like Endzone or some shit like that, but it's definitely not.
It's not. It's just pure vanilla because there's no modded guns. There's no high tip. Like the height and loot. It isn't
armor or anything like that. No.
Yeah. So basically, you have to. It's actually a very good server for beginners, but it's also a very good server for not experienced players at all, and we enjoy and have a lot of success on that server. It has
great success.
Always has at least always has at least 20 people on it at times, and at peak times it's full. And it's very enjoyable. I'm in conversations with the admins of the server, and
Why?
yeah, they noticed that we mentioned their server on one of our podcasts
did
before.
they?
And messaged me, yeah. I joined their Discord and they put a little thing. So this guy, I will mention his name, is Mayx36. He's one of the admins on the server. He noticed that I kicked off about not being able to find nails. I do apologise. That wasn't a dig at your loot economy on your server. That was a dig at DayZ in general. Because when you're looking for something, what's the rule? You cannot find it. If you really want that, you're not gonna get it.
It's like ending up with 3 different guns and 3 separate different ammo types, and none of them marry up.
I was looking for nails for 4 hours. Like I said last time, and I searched all the thing. I log onto the server and go to a Cinestock, which is on the west of the map, and I find 100 nails. The admin, Mayx36, he said, yeah, they're everywhere. I can see 80 now. I'm floating around the map. I can see at least 80 boxes when I've just searched in and zoomed out. And I was like, yeah, it wasn't a dig at you and your server. We love you and your server. That was just my frustrations in DayZ. Being DayZ. You can never find what you want. Kudos on the server. We love playing it.
Why don't you marry him? Why don't you get him to do the podcast with you, Dave? It sounds like you got a new friend.
I somehow get lots of new friends, Andy. I don't kill them with grenades.
Yeah, I bet you treat them well.
And I don't shoot them in the chest and ruin their gun. And actually, come to think of it, someone mentioned this the other day. Since this new update and patches and that, a lot of guns seem to get ruined. I don't remember any time being shot and a gun being ruined, but Mark got shot at on that Ute server. His gun ruined.
Yeah, this is because of the thing that Wobo exposed about the hitboxes.
Yeah.
This is exactly why. So if someone was shooting behind you, they could have ruined your gun, but who's going to shoot behind you? You know what I mean? So that's why guns are getting ruined now, and they should have been getting ruined all the while.
It's just happening so much more now. And in fact, it's actually very good because I was on a Karma Crew server. I was in Northwest Airfield. I got contacted with someone, and as I went to shoot, they've hit me a couple of times, and my AK-74 ruined, so I couldn't shoot them back. And changing weapon, and I was dead. But GG for them because they've ruined my gun, and I couldn't retaliate. Very frustrating, but very good for good combat simulation.
It's not great when fucking everything spawns in bloody damaged or whatever now, is it? You know what I mean?
Man. A weapon cleaning kit is a massive commodity, and you keep like 3 on you at all times. But yeah, no, we were having some great fun on DayZ at the moment, me and Andy. And like we've started talking about our experiences instead of talking about what experience we witness on Twitch and on YouTube. And we want to tell you more about our runs, and hopefully we run into you at some point.
Yeah, I've run into quite a few people, you know. I've met Hipkel.
And you steal their gear.
Hey, we've discussed
and you mentioned him straight away.
Yeah. Scale Speeder.
Yeah.
I've met a few people, man.
Yeah, we meet quite a few people. We may start our aggressive marketing campaign again soon.
Oh, I did aggressive marketing yesterday.
Oh, yes, I love aggressive marketing.
I was testing stream settings for this event on Saturday. For the Taskmaster event, and I just went to Skillisty Island and I found 2 fucking blazes and a repeater and 2 boxes of ammo, blah, 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 blah. Long story short, swam back over to mainland, went to Kemishovo? I was like, Kemishovo, yeah. That's not right. Yeah, Kemishovo. And there was I was just shooting zombies, just being a dick, because I didn't care about the gear or anything like that. I was just shooting zombies to get them out of my way. Guy walks up to me, and I gave him a gun, gave him ammo, and as he was walking off, I was like, yeah, have a good day, mate. Make sure you listen to Friendly DayZ podcast, Spotify, YouTube, blah, 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 blah. He was like, okay, I will. So, Fabian, I will be watching you, all right? And you better...
Did he join?
Yeah.
Did he join the Discord?
No. But he might have listened. I only told him to listen.
Wasn't that fucking aggressive?
Well, I need to be more aggressive, are you saying?
Yeah.
Oh.
Listen to the podcast right now or I leg you.
Friendly!
Video of the week. Is it video of the week? Or is it the other one?
Yeah, it's video of the week, yeah, because last week we were tagged in the event for sauerkraut, yeah.
Yeah, okay, yeah. I will get it up and running, yes. Okay, we are looking at a video from, let's see.
I'm not letting you carry
yes.
on. No. You are not carrying on until... No!
I've got it. What?
You cannot carry on until you intro it properly.
Okay, welcome to Video of the Week. Video of the Week is actually just one day over a week old now, which is a shame, but it's not, because it's still being my Video of the Week.
It's a shame, but no.
But I get to pick. Andy has given me this free reign, and I pick. And actually, it's only a 4-minute long video.
Oh.
And it's a Receding Man, and it's the best DayZ servers for beginners and beyond on Xbox. So Receding Man is an Xbox streamer of DayZ. So if you're on Xbox, check him out. Then he does stream on YouTube. He has made a video of the best servers on Xbox at this particular time. Please check it out, guys. We always talk about our PC servers, and Receding Man is hitting all the boxes for all your Xbox servers. Soon we'll find someone that plays the PlayStation, and we'll give you some servers to play.
That's good. Oh, so we've got a new channel in our Discord about what servers are you playing, so everybody can join new servers and that.
Yeah, it's called Server You Up.
And people were asking about Xbox servers, and we can't advise because we just don't play them anymore. So having something like that's pretty good. Yeah, well done, Receding Man.
Yeah, please receive it. I will link the video in the Serving You Up as soon as we finish recording. Yeah, it's good.
Cool.
Generous.
Just the tip.
Have
you got one?
Have you got one?
I've got 2. I thought of a new one yesterday.
Okay, I sort of thought of one during the podcast, but then I forgot it.
Oh, that's not good enough, is it?
It's never good enough.
All right. You want time to think about it, or do you want me to do one?
No, have we done one on communication?
Comms and that. No.
Yeah.
But have you fleshed it out, or are you just going to waffle?
No, I'm going to waffle, bro.
Right.
I don't do anything else.
Okay.
If you fleshed yours out, we'll go for yours.
We're gonna save that for next week. That's your homework.
I've got a lot of homework this time.
So the thing is, I don't know. Or actually, I tell you what, we're going to call this tip. Remember, Simba. Okay.
Remember,
Simba. Now in the film, it goes, "Who you are." But I'm going to change it to where you were, right? Remember, Simba. And basically, what it is every time you get into a gunfight, every time you get shot at, every time that you spot someone, remember where that was, okay? As an example, I was running through, not Svetlia, Severograd. Up in the tech building, there's a little window at the top of the tech building, and I check it every single time, because one time I got shot from there, and it has panned out for me more than once. A couple of times that I've checked there since, there's been someone up there. If you get shot from the hill at Starroy Tents, when you're in Starroy Tents, check the hill. You know what I mean? When you're in Mishkino Tents and you get shot from behind around the trees, check those trees again. So just remember where people play, because people are creatures of habit, and they'll watch people in streams, and they'll watch videos, or they'll have a loot route, and they'll do the same thing pretty much every time. Oh, I'll sit up on this rock because I got a kill here last time. Yeah, and they'll do it next time as well.
I used to have great success holding the prison building at VMC. And I go back to that default every now and then. Me and Mark done it while we were on Vanilla Light, and then Andy come on, and we also done it on Vanilla Light. So with creatures of habit, we go to there. We hold someone's always going to come into that prison, so you just open the door, but you hold an angle, and you can camp it. You cannot camp it. There's always going to be someone there.
I forgot to mention before this was a couple of weeks ago. I used Geek FPS's tactic on that. You know, you
did, yeah, when I died, yeah.
Yeah, he did the video of how to breach that building, and one of the parts of the video was you can stand in the gap of this ISO container, and shoot through it, and if they peek, you can get them. And it fucking worked. I did it, and it worked. And then we won the fight. I was like, yeah!
Yeah, that was very good, man. Actually, we got about 3 or 4 kills on that day.
Yeah, it was busy day. Fucking hell, busy day. And another spot of remember where you were, West Evac. I always check the cliff on the north side because that's a massive sniper spot, and I've been shot from there a few times. And I'll also use that spot as well. So it's not just remember where you were when you got shot at, but go there as well because it might be a good spot.
As well as remember is, what would you do? Would you be on them hills and sniping people if you had the gear? That's a good choice. That's always ask yourself, what would I do? What would Brian Boy Tunnel do?
If he was here right now,
he would kick some ass or two.
That's what Brian Boy Tunnel would do. Okay. Yeah. So basically, that's the idea. So learn from experience. That's it, isn't it? Really. Oh, I got shot from there once. I'm gonna check it this time.
I thought you were playing, and you're like, I just got shot. I was like, what? I'm not even in the server. It like scared me. I was like, fuck. Andy, I can't help you.
I've been playing all this time, man.
I can't kill you. Why? Why you think?
Yeah, here, hold this grenade.
Please, it's unpinned.
Are you friendly? You have reached the very end of this episode.
Yeah, and thank you for listening.
Episode 21.
Yeah, and if you do have your own stories on your runs, or you had some actually standout runs, yeah, just let me and Andy know. You know, talk about it in general, talk about it in the Discord. Yeah, we interact with everybody. There's some people that put on there some runs they have on their servers, and we have a bit of fun with it. Do you know what I mean? And we may even mention it one day on our podcast.
Tell us about those spots that you always check as well.
Yeah, what is your go-to spots, guys? What's your go-to spots to hide in to get the kills? What's the one where you get the kills? Mark's bloodthirsty, so he gets loads of kills.
Well, you know, every time I enter town X, I always check here. You know, I always look there, and there's generally someone there, or that kind of shit. Share the wealth, baby. But thank you very much for joining. We've been Friendly a DayZ podcast. You've been awesome, I think. I mean, I'm saying this from the past.
You will be when it comes out on Friday.
Yeah. Yeah. This is quite a long episode.
Again. Yeah. We're going to cut some crap out from the Northwest there from the summer Chinaris run.
No. I didn't cut anything out. That is verbatim. And it's natural.
They all know this is why our podcast, Andy does it well. Andy cuts a lot of shit out that I say.
Pretty much. Yeah, pretty much.
Stuff that would get us banned from life.
I don't have to cut anything out like that because we don't say anything like that.
I'm Toxic a DayZ podcast, and you've been listening to Friendly a DayZ podcast.
Have a good day, everybody, and we'll see you on the flip side.
Ciao for now.
Ciao for now. Hey, you got it. At least you didn't say love you bye. No. Ciao for now. Ciao.
Ciao for now.
Oh, wow.
Okay. That's like your dad trying to. Really cool.